Alright, let's do it. What's up, people? That took about a second longer than I thought it would. What's up? It's time to play Spyro A Hero's Tale again. We started this yesterday and it was actually not terrible. I kind of I didn't know what to expect, but it kind of seems competent, so that's cool. Aside from some bizarre bugs, like, you'll see when I get into it, but Spyro seems to have this weird issue where he just likes to spin in place, and sometimes if you're not moving and then you hit forward on the analog stick, Spyro just does like multiple 360 spins in place before going forward, and it always catches me off guard, and it's really weird. And it seems like some speedrunner guy was in my chat yesterday, and apparently that's just a known bug with the game, and it's just this really weird thing that I feel like is gonna screw up my platforming for this entire playthrough. But yeah, what's up, everyone? Thanks for gifting a sub to Ludicrous, producer. I appreciate it a bunch. Yeah, we had a Naruto superfan, and then as soon as I finished that, we had a Spyro superfan. Game percent 5%, nice. I still have no idea what the requirement is for how you beat this game. I didn't look it up or anything, so we're chilling, but it better not be 100. This thing better not be 100%. Okay, there. I had to adjust my mic. For some reason, I didn't actually adjust my mic before starting, and so I was like hunched over, talking into the corner of my desk, because that's where it was. That was not very comfy. This is better. But yeah, it just... Oh, that kills you. Okay. Rip Spyro. But yeah, check this out. It just kind of looks like a Spyro game. I thought this would be some kind of weird... I think I was thinking of the game after this one. After this, we have The Legend of Spyro, A Hero's Journey or something, or A New Beginning, I think it's called. And that game is the start of like a reboot trilogy for Spyro. I was posting a little bit about it yesterday, with Elijah Wood voicing Spyro. And Gary Oldman is some character, and it's complete insanity. So we'll get to that eventually. I think that's probably going to be a little bit out there and a little bit less of your typical Spyro. But this is pretty normal. This is surprisingly normal. Yeah, Spyro, A Hero's Journey, or A New Beginning. I don't know why I keep saying The Hero's Journey. Spyro, world's #1 Joseph Campbell stan. Yo, hey Pape Quest. Oh, this guy's fighting Scorpia. Someone go PK him. This guy is literally fighting Scorpia right now. Is there anything else for me to shoot with this? I think it was literally just those boxes. Also, hi Imo. What are you looking at for round 2 of the thing? I completed Banjo-Kazooie Deathless last night, so I am in there. Oh, is that just a death pit? Okay, I guess I don't get my money. I don't need it anyway. Yo, hey Mayo. Yeah, I mean, I'll put it this way. I am once again playing Lord of the Rings online. It is happening again, gamers. Send help. You know what's crazy? You know what's stupid about all of this? Literally, I'm so predictable, apparently. Apparently I'm the most predictable person ever. After I went ahead and finished that whole thing up, according to Pi, he said that he announced the games early, specifically to bait me, knowing that if I saw Latro, I would have to try. And he was right. I got completely baited into playing 7 hours of Banjo-Kazooie last night. Yeah, the lighting coming off of the fire that Spyro breathes is honestly like pretty good looking, right? The whole game is honestly pretty good looking. I don't really have any complaints so far. This looks kind of sick. Oh, I'm just dead. That's fine. Yeah, you were right, Yamo. I was probably gonna do it anyway, to be honest, even though I said I would quit. I kept saying I would quit, but also I can't quit. I would feel too bad. Oh right, those don't break that, even though they look like they should. Maybe our GameCube games running at different internal resolutions. I would assume the answer is yes. I'm not sure though, like, everything should be 480p, but I don't know how the GameCube handles that as far as like, is there a such thing as a 240p GameCube game? I don't think so. I think every GameCube game might be 480i, and then you can just, I think every game might be that. I mean, resolution's a little bit complicated when talking about older SD stuff, because back then with analog video, resolution was defined in terms of like vertical resolution, and the horizontal resolution was like nothing in particular. So I think they probably all have the same vertical resolution of 480 lines, but I don't know how, like, I don't know if they're all the same width, you know? They might be slightly different. I know a lot of consoles have weird issues like that. But also, like, I don't understand. Like, I force 480p on everything, but I don't understand how I can do that without there being a performance loss. Unless everything is just always 480p internally anyway, right? Like, I don't understand why all the games run okay, even though you can force them to run at a higher resolution, and they all still run completely the same. Oh, wrong button. Yo, hey Spock. Is that known IDE streamer Spock1 celebrating Source Code Sunday? Yeah, no, VS Code. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Also, wait, why is Twine happening on October 5th? The electric breath. Someone joked about it being Spocktober. Well, every October is Spocktober when you're Spock. Hey, Kiev. Dude, everyone drops so much money in this game. The gem inflation compared to the PS1 Spyros is nuts. Literally just getting, like, pelted with gems. Oh, God. Look how much money that guy just dropped. He dropped, like, 30. You can't use them yet. You have to visit the Elder in the swamp. Okay, bye. Yeah, everyone kind of stops caring about Spyro after the PS1 games, like even more so than Crash. Everyone says Crash Bandicoot fell off after Naughty Dog was done with it, but like Spyro really fell off. There's definitely been a few people who have come through chat and said that they have played this before, but like... Huh, I've been nearly everywhere at this point. Like, absolutely nobody, basically nobody seems to care at all about Spyro after you get done with the PS1 games. Yeah, that one guy. We'll see if he shows up again today. We'll see if the ultimate Spyro knower comes back. This is the wrong way. I'm trying to make sense of this map, and I'm just, like, too dumb for some reason. How does this put me back here? I think that must be behind the electric gate, and that's why I never went there. Oh. Yeah, okay, these are dumb. Why do you take damage when you touch, like, the broad side of the spike pole? In my opinion, this is dumb. Spyro just gets like a really bad splinter when he touches it, I guess. Shoot. Yeah, I don't have a key for this. Hang on. It's kind of annoying that you have to keep buying lockpicks. I kind of wish they hadn't done that. A Slayer's Enchantment. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. What does this guy say? I wasn't paying attention to him before. You need 40 light gems to power the gadget? Holy shit. That's like a lot of light gems. That's like probably the end of the game, to be honest with you. 40 light gems? How many are even in the game? There's one right there. But there's only 10 Oh, there's 10 in this world. There's 100 in the whole game. Okay, but that's still like pretty far from now. Also, nobody asked, but the reason why it takes me multiple tries to get the menu open is because the menu does not work right. Somehow, the game is overall pretty competent, but the things they screwed up are basic movement and opening menus. It's extremely weird. So wait, have I been this way? Yeah, I was up here. Yeah, I remember coming back here and there was an egg. So this unfilled area is just nothing. I can come out here and die and fill up the map a little bit more, but there's nothing out there. Give me...
There you are, my favorite wallet.
Really? Teleport pads? Yeah, can I buy like...
It's a good choice.
Oh. Okay, that's like teleport from here. I can't just teleport from anywhere, I think. That would be sick, though. 12,000 gems to improve that. That's interesting. It's like a permanent upgrade. That's also like a permanent upgrade. I kind of have no idea where to go, though. Strong doors. Supercharged gadget. Or a blast from a cannon. Well, there's the cannon, but I can't move it. Poor man's trident on task. I see. Yeah, I've never messed with that before. Really? Fucking Spyro. He just slid off the back of it. I have no idea what I'm doing in this level, though. Apparently the Elder is here somewhere. Hello? Where's my double jump? I feel like this has been happening this whole stream as well. I've been live for 20 minutes and it's eaten like all of my double jumps. Eaten? I don't think that's a word. No, this game was not liked a lot. Nobody cares about this game. Okay, there. But yeah, this doesn't actually get me anything, because I can't shoot that door with cannon. Are you a Spyro Hero's Tale fan, Yamo? I didn't know that. You might be the world's first, aside from that guy who showed up in my chat. Yeah, this cannon doesn't do anything. Huh. I mean, anything's better than Enter the Dragonfly. That game is really bad. That one, Enter the Dragonfly, was just like, it felt like playing an unreleased beta. It really did. It felt like when you're playing like a dumped prototype of something from months before it's finished for a game that was eventually canceled. And so it's just like missing all kinds of stuff, and it's like full of weird bugs. And it just feels like a debug copy of the game rather than something that was ever meant to be played by the public. That is the vibe that Spyro Enter the Dragonfly has. It's very very broken and very unfinished. Which made it kind of interesting to play, but there were like entire sections of the game where you had to learn to do things in certain ways so that it would like not crash. Like there was a level where I had to move through the level in a certain way, because if I just walked around in the level, it would always crash because the game is broken. I think I just like completely neglected to come over here. I think that's what I've been doing wrong. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, that's accurate. I agree with that assessment. Oh, come on. Look at Spyro drowning in that rock. Okay. Apparently it was just very rushed, that game.
Thanks for rescuing me, Spyro.
Yeah, world record is a minute, because you sort of line up with a seam, and then you just kind of clip straight into the final boss room. It's funny, they put the final boss room under the floor in the first room in the game. It's just right there.
Yep, I bet I'd make a great.
So they were kind of just asking for it.
For my fresh aerophobia.
Fresh aerophobia?
That's right. I actually have a fear of not being trapped deep underground. I know, it's kind of weird. So, how about I dig a hole and do some exploring?
I don't know, it seems very, very short-sighted and stupid of them. I guess this isn't a very interesting critique of business, but it seems very stupid and short-sighted of them to rush out a Spyro game for Christmas when the result is a Spyro game that sucks so bad that it completely kills the brand. Like, good job, guys. Anyone could have seen that the game was terrible and shouldn't have been released. It's only for dark shards? Why do I even care about this? I think this game's thing is that every level has one of these, like, friend sections. The game is, like, barraging me with text, and I can't possibly read all of that. Go away. Some surfaces you can, like, what is she saying? I can't read that in time. X to dig certain surfaces. What? I kind of hate this. Can we go back to playing as Spyro? This is just... I kind of hate this. How do I... Is there even a map of this place? No. Good, he's dead. I don't want to continue. I'm pretty sure we don't need those. Like, the shards aren't even counted for game percentage. The shards don't do anything. Check this out. It's not counting the shards anywhere, so why do I care about them? Task list. By dark gem, they're talking about, like, the big dark gems. Oh, shoot. You do have to complete those to get a dragon egg and a light gem. I do need to do this. Fine.
Can I explore below ground?
You can explore below the ground. Pringles. I really can't remember the last time I had a Pringle, to be honest with you. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I've just never really been into Pringles at all. Was definitely one of those things that just, like, my parents would refuse to keep around in the house, so I never had them as a kid or anything. So I feel nothing for Pringles. This is so obnoxious. You kill these spiders. Okay, these ones shouldn't respawn. But there's so many respawning enemies. Potato snacks? None. None really. What about tackies? I've heard of those, but I don't think I've ever even seen one before. I'm not sure I know what a tacky is, but I've heard of it. Shingles. I think shingles are probably bad. I don't endorse shingles. This sucks. You have to stand still when you shoot your, like, crappy, useless pea shooter. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely making it sound like I come from a family of, like, health nuts, when that is extremely not true. But, yeah, my mom felt that potatoes were the work of the devil, and you should never eat them. So, I never had any of this stuff. So, as an adult, I don't feel much for any of it, I guess. Yeah, she had a particular crusade against the potato. What the? How? Huh? You just slide off of that? Hang on a second. Am I gonna have to, like, be a massive gamer here? There's no way this is what you're supposed to do. Yeah, if you keep jumping, you can kinda stay on it. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do that. Yes. Fries are good, though. Fries are good. Get you some tackies at N64 ManiaCon. That's gonna be in January, right? See you in Pittsburgh, gamer. Oh yeah, and at Half Beastie, if you're still here, I did finish up I did finish that Banjo-Kazooie thing, so I will see you in Middle-earth, gamer. It is official. Well, I don't think I'm on the list yet, but I should be on the list. It's in there. It's pending. Sitrep has to watch my 7-hour-long VOD. That's all 5. So I should get, like, an egg out of this or something.
found you a dragon egg.
I think the most hype is probably the mystery tournament, but I don't want to do the mystery tournament because it's too losable.
Should I try again and see if
I
can
wish that
find
that
a
was in a
way
different
to-
round. I wish they had just done, like, 3 mystery games as round 3 or something. We have to get the light gem. I have to do all this crap again. Yeah, everyone is afraid of the mystery relay for sure. It's like Pi was saying this yesterday though. It's like the prisoner's dilemma. If only one team signs up for the relay, they just get to pass. But if too many people try to be that one team, then there's gonna be cuts. You gotta be careful. God, you just get bullied by those. The spiders are awful. You just get bullied so hard by the spiders. There. I wish you could pick your own team. I think that's... I get it. But also... I wish we could do the full squad and just stomp. Okay, yeah, you're supposed to do this by just grabbing onto the bottom of it. Oh, shit. Yeah, that would be a strong team for sure. Just as long as I don't have to play the puzzle game. I don't remember how it worked last time. It was like you get the 3 games and then you decide who's gonna play what, right? You do not want me to get stuck with a puzzle game. Oh. That's interesting. You can like knock yourself out of that animation. Yeah. I do feel like as far as for competitive stuff, I really prefer all the information being out there instead of the way he's doing it, where he's constantly withholding information. Like, I get the appeal of there being surprises, but also, how can I do my best when, like, you just have no idea what's gonna happen, and you have no idea what the format is? Aw, you're kidding me, dude. Where am I? Wait, did it teleport me past that? I think we're good. Yeah, it teleported me to the platform I was trying to get to. We're good. Getting shut. Yeah, I think that's probably why everyone is afraid of the mystery tournament as well. Like, I don't want to do it because it's too unpredictable, but also, imagine if you're the, like, objectively the reason why your team loses. And everyone gets eliminated because you couldn't figure out what to do in some puzzle room. And meanwhile, the rest of your team can see the solution and they're, like, yelling, but they can't say anything. There we go. I don't have to play as the mole ever again, hopefully.
Cool. I found you a light gem.
Not sure where he found the light gem,
Nothing
but
of value down there. But any excuse
that's
to go
fine.
underground is fine by me.
There's nothing of value down there. Was there ever? Was there ever anything of value down there, Mole Man?
Go ahead, Spyro. If you've got money to spend, I am here to relieve you of the burden.
He's just got empty, like, bottles of... What is that? Is the Elder an alcoholic? They're everywhere. They're in every corner of the room.
To learn as much as you can to help you in your quest to find Red.
I don't know anything about Red. The professor said he was someone from the past. Who is he and what did he do?
Oh, such a story. How much time do you have, sweetheart? Red was part of the Order of Dragon Elders until his jealousy and hunger for power led him to try and overthrow our leader.
Red was the Order of Dragon Elders until he overthrew
But before you leave, I will teach
the
you how to
leader.
pole spin. Now, to pole spin, jump onto the pole. To swing over to the next pole or dismount, just jump. You can change direction on a pole simply by turning in the opposite direction.
It's weird that these are just around. You have to, like, do stuff to break them. How do I... Yeah, I want to be over there. I'm not sure if the eggs are actually required for anything. Look at his bed. He just sleeps on a plank of wood. That's like the whole game. They really... I guess it's kind of admirable. They don't want to waste my time with cutscenes. But also I feel like I'm missing huge amounts of information whenever anyone says anything. Because I just, like, can't keep up with all the text. This kind of feels like it might be the path to the next level. Oh, good. When you come in here and you zoom in the camera by running, Spyro is now just in complete darkness. Who is that? What? What? Hang on, what are we? Oh, okay. This is the same level still. What? Oh, we're here. I get it.
No thank you, stranger. Whatever you's a selling,
Fred Neck.
But if you's having trouble with the old sinking stuff, I'll wake up one of those giant lilies for you. Now maybe you can help me out. These dang swamp critters keep running off with my food. I ain't eating. Hurting every week now.
Well, I'd love to give you a hand, but
There's a reward in it for you if you can run these foul critters here off
A
my land.
reward, and he's a frog. I get it.
I'd do it myself,
I
but
get
the
it,
smell of
Spyro.
powder makes me...
I'll try it for the egg. I don't know what the two bars mean. I keep filling up the left bar. I think it must be a good thing. Maybe it's like left bar is progress towards winning, right bar is progress towards losing. Cool. Fredneck will be happy. Now you shall be rewarded. He shall.
Nice shooting, Dragon Purple. Here's a reward I promised you. A dragon egg. I would have had it myself, but the dang shell on this thing's hard as a rock. Hey, why don't you try her again? See if you might win your right gem.
Oh my god. Of course. Every minigame has to be played twice. I think that's just gonna be this entire game. Oh shit, they're like immediately taking my food. If I just look at the food, it's kind of hard for them to take it, I think. Like, the food is right in front of me. You can kind of just blast anyone who gets near it very easily.
You saved my vittles.
Nope, gotta do it twice. I saved his vittles.
Hey, I ain't got nothing more to give you, but if you're having fun, you can go again.
No.
I mean, if that's what you really want.
I imagine some developer writing all the text for the animal friends. And every single one of them has to say some variation on, like, I don't have anything, but if you want, you can try again for fun. And they had to come up with like 30 different ways of writing that. Like, I'm sorry, Fredneck. What makes you think this is fun? I'm here for your gems and nothing else. The submitted games are Conflict, Desert Storm, or whatever that thing is, because you submitted it. Let's see. Beyond Good and Evil is in there. I'll pull up the list. Hang on. Oh, you've got it. Yeah, Safety has it. Conflict, Desert Storm, Pac-Man World 3, Baldur's Gate, Beyond Good and Evil. That Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance specifically, and Evolution Snowboarding. So kind of a mixed bag. I'm hoping for Evolution Snowboarding because I really want to go play that Xbox game. And I don't want there to be an RPG sitting between me and that. But if it happens, it happens. Every game gotta get played. Yeah, it's kind of weird that Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance is on the GameCube, right? It does stick out. Hello? Where's my double jump? How did they screw up all of the controls? Like, the game runs great, it looks great. But how did they screw up the most basic thing? Half the time you press A for the double jump, it just doesn't happen. When you try to open the menu, you always have to press it twice because the first time will fail. Spyro will just randomly turn in circles, like that. Ooh, I have enough money to get the heart container. The dragonfly heart container. Who is... Oh, that just leads me back here. Okay, so at this point, what am I still missing? I've been pretty much everywhere except the places where I think I need... I've got 7 out of 8 eggs. I've got 3 out of 3 dark gems. Only 5 out of 10 light gems. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. And I don't have the electric breath either. Kind of just didn't find that. Yeah, we haven't met him yet. Ooh. I actually found something. That rock looked kind of sus. Hell yeah. I can't believe that actually was something. That rock just, like, looks slightly wrong, but all kinds of things look slightly wrong. Like, this one doesn't do anything. Or, wait, that is the one that did something. Never mind. Hopefully there's not too many light gems that are hidden like that, because I feel really lucky that I found that. Yo, hey ID. Ah, I'm dead. The loading screen is very Xbox, isn't it? That's just now occurring to me. When you die and it's got all like the concentric green circle things. That's just Xbox green. Okay, so I think I've done everything in this area then. I am collecting a lot of crap. Here's my overall stuff. 11 out of 80 eggs. 6 out of 40 dark gems. 13 out of 100 light gems. 13% overall game completion. It looks like if you complete the egg sets, you get stuff I don't care about. Set 8 just looks like set B. The left side of the 8's kind of flat. I think the eggs are probably just not required. That's the sense I'm getting from this.
Hey, Spyro, over here.
I think I'm pretty much done with this level though, but I don't know where to go. I'm done with the level, but the level's not done with me. I need lightning breath to get through there, and I don't know how to get lightning breath. Yeah, there's a map, but to be honest with you, this map could be a lot better. This map isn't that great. No, I just ended up back in here. This is the opposite of where I'm trying to get to.
Hey, Spyro, over here.
Muto levels send their regards. I mean, now that I've played Dr. Muto, I do think those were probably the worst 3D platforming levels of anything I've played. I can't think of anything worse, to be honest. Like, that feels very hyperbolic, but I can't think of anything worse than those Dr. Muto levels. But man, replaying Banjo-Kazooie again last night really does, like... It puts a lot of things into perspective. Because that game is just 1 billion times better than this. How many Xbox games am I cutting out due to already playing them on Gamecube? I don't think you've asked that before, but I don't think I have a solid number either. Less than 400. Because that's the total number of cuts. I would say probably like 2 to 300, something like that. Probably not even that much. Probably about 200 something. Dude, the didgeridoo sample in this song is the same didgeridoo sample that they use for the Chrome Studios logo in Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I recognize it. Just wait a second. I recognize this didgeridoo. On the Xbox, there's 400 and something games. Fewer than there are on Gamecube, but not by a lot after we do all the cuts. The Xbox, I was surprised to find this out, but just on its own, the Xbox has like 900 something games on it. It has way more than there are Gamecube games. I wish it would show me where the levels are. Once you've acquired the electric breath, how do I get it? Once you've acquired the electric breath, it can be used to activate specific electric node switches. Strong doors can only be destroyed while using a supercharge gadget. Maybe that's the issue. I needed to buy a supercharge gadget. Hang on, I'm going, we have to go back. Where was I? I think it was just this way. Yeah, the Xbox, I think it must be like an ease of development thing, because like the Xbox isn't that much more successful than the GameCube. I do think that the Xbox sold slightly better than the GameCube, interestingly, because the GameCube just sold negative numbers. For as much GameCube nostalgia as there are very few people who actually had a GameCube. Especially when you compare it to the PS2, which is just not even fair. But, the Xbox sold about the same, but it has hundreds more games. I think it must be like ease of development, DVDs instead of crappy little mini discs that can't fit things.
Ah, there you are, my favorite wallet.
Okay, yeah, the power-up that I need isn't actually here. I can't just buy it. I am gonna buy the extra health unit though, even though that's like all my money. I feel like this door's gotta open though. I feel like this door's gotta open. Or I've gotta get the electric breath. There's some stuff that I just don't have an explanation for. Like, what's with this box? Yeah, so the Xbox, I think my favorite thing about the Xbox, my favorite piece of sports trash lore, there is a game on the Xbox. It's not Madden. There's Madden NFL, right? Obviously. But it's like Madden Manager Simulator. So you don't even play the football anymore. It's a manager simulator where you just look at spreadsheets of football players. Which, I mean, I guess that's what Football Manager is, right? Like the long-running PC games about soccer. Yeah, NFL head coach. Is that what it's called? Just like, it's literally just a spreadsheet simulator about football. Like, it just... It's insane. I can't imagine why anybody on Earth would ever play it. But it exists. Everybody's favorite console, the Microsoft Xbox. We have Kuiper guest star for that one. Is he like a big football nerd or something? I don't know him super well. I recognize the name from Spike's chat. I guess it's to appeal to the fantasy football crowd or something. To me, it just sounds like not even a game. It just sounds like work. I will not be playing that. He's a sports analyst for a job. Interesting. ESPN NFL 2K5 is pretty good. Piper also told me WrestleMania 19 was pretty good, and it's not. So I'm not sure how much I still trust Piper's judgment on these things. I do like Piper, but I'm not sure that he's right about sports trash. He's just a known sports trash enjoyer all around. I think I have an idea. I think I would sooner play NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. Yeah, check this out. I found it. That's just a light gem? Oh, man. No, I'm not calling an audible. We're not playing Dirt to Daytona. That's so funny, though, that, like, that was, like, a couple months ago or something, right? That clip emerged of the NASCAR driver guy saying he learned how to drive the car from playing Dirt to Daytona on the Gamecube. Do you not remember this? It was like, it was kind of a story at the time. It was a story that escaped the NASCAR containment bubble because he like won the race by doing some kind of weird unorthodox thing, and then in the interview afterwards, he was like, "Yeah, I learned how to do that by playing NASCAR Dirt to Daytona as a kid." It was like, oh, I got sent it by like 8 different people. I do remember Freakstyle. I don't think I can handle another 8 hours of, like, just non-stop fucking Motley Crue music. That game was, like, just way too loud. I couldn't handle it. The tone was really starting to get to me by the end. Or wait, no, Freakstyle. I was thinking of Freestyle Metal X, sorry. Freakstyle is SSX on bikes. That one, Freakstyle is extremely definitely never happening again. That's never happening, even more so than your average game is never happening. I'm glad I played through it, but that's definitely like, I'm glad I played it, and I'm glad it's over. One of those types of things. I think everyone sent me the Dirt to Daytona reference because he specifically says GameCube in the interview. I think he says he played it on GameCube. So everyone's like, oh, GameCube. At Tapioca. Nintendo GameCube mentioned. Yeah, Freakstyle was the one with the really hard score challenges where you just had to be perfect for like 10 minutes. Saying 10 minutes doesn't make it sound that hard, but it was pretty hard. How the hell do I get the electric breath? I'm like completely stuck right now. What if I go... talk to the elder again? And yeah, I think I agree with that, Ludicrous. The Xbox has so many racing games. It like rivals N64. for most racing games. The N64 also has a freakish amount of racing games on it. But the Xbox is pretty nuts. Yeah, I'm just like moving through the same level over and over again. I don't have any leads here. I'm just going back to the Elder, and then if it's not here, we're gonna go back to the Dragon Village and talk to the Elder again. No, this is not the Elijah Wood game. That's the next Spyro. I wonder how much money it costs to get Elijah Wood and Gary Oldman to voice characters in a Spyro game. The next one is The Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning or something like that. It might just be called Spyro: A New Beginning.
Money to spend, I am here to relieve you of it.
Wanna give me the electric breath too?
Don't forget, Spyro, to pole spin, you
No,
only need to jump onto a pole.
The guy just wants to teach me how to pole dance. I don't care about that. It's true, Elijah Wood is a known gamer. In his, in the extra materials for The Lord of the Rings: Return of the King on Gamecube, there's a great interview where Elijah Wood talks about what a gamer he is and talks shit about how the other members of the cast are bad at games. And the other cast members are like, yeah, Elijah Wood's definitely the gamer here. Like, they know.
If you've got money to spend, I am here to relieve you of the burden.
Man, for being games that I kind of hated, those Lord of the Rings games all had fantastic behind-the-scenes material. EA delivered, for real. Like, why do they give you this bomb? What's this for? There's no way I can use this to open the door I've been stuck on, right? No. Only be destroyed while using the supercharged gadget. And what's this guy's deal? Oh, I'm dead. The dragon game, the Boomer Dungeon one. The Boomer Dungeon Dragon game. Dragon's Lair 3D? That might be the gadget. And I need 40 light gems, so this is like for much later. I bet that's what's going on here. Yeah, okay, yeah. Dragon's Lair 3D also had the sickest behind the scenes. where they like created a professional documentary about like the entire conception of Dragon's Lair 3D and the production of it, and like Don Bluth interviews. That's so crazy. Yeah, they had a whole music video for their song, He's My Guy. That's like... Dragon's Lair 3D is nuts. I don't know who they thought that game was for. Literally, it was like a bunch of boomer devs got together and secured the rights to making a Dragon's Lair game just because they were fans and just wanted to do it. They made the game. The game was awesome. And then they immediately called it quits and disbanded. Or really probably went out of business because there's no way anybody bought that. Completely insane game. I think a Space Force ad. Do those exist? Are the...
Did you see what happened when you destroyed that dark gem? Oh man, that was cool!
No, okay, so that guy's not gonna reteach me anything either. Maybe this guy? What's his deal again?
All right, Spyro. This ball gadget is ready
This
to
ball
roll.
gadget.
Did you hear that? I just made a joke. Okay, Spyro. Just step onto the pad and activate it, and the ball gadget will materialize.
A game where you can just watch John Woo's Hard Boiled on the disc. I don't know that one. That sounds kind of sick, though. Is that in Stranglehold? Aw, man. Stranglehold is a good game. I didn't know that he just put the whole movie on the disc. The special edition, specifically. Hang on a second. No, I don't think I have the special edition. RIP. Doesn't say so anywhere on the box. Oh, it has to be the PS3 version? Okay, I have it on 360. I guess that makes sense, because it's a Blu-ray, so you can fit a whole game and a whole movie on the disc. Might be harder to do on a DVD. It's on 360 too? Oh, okay. What do I know then? I'm just a fraudulent gamer. Can you believe I can definitely believe that we've never... Oh wait, no, I picked the wrong option. I wanted to stay. I can definitely believe that we've never run back A Bug's Life. Although that does kind of seem run backable. Yeah, it does have history. That game. So wait, is there anything for me to... This is just a dead end. This is just... Is this just nothing? What is this? There's no way that this entire ball section of the game is literally nothing. But that was just a dead end. Hang on. Out of scanner range. Is this really just like, we put this in the game for fun? What is fun? I don't understand. It's just a dead end. It's just actually nothing. Well, never mind then. I thought I had found the progression. I was wrong. Wait, no, this is a completely different place. Hang on. I did find the progression. This is a different level. That was just transport between two levels. Never mind, we're good. I found it. I don't have a lockpick. I'm pretty sure that those are usually just gonna be eggs anyway, though. Where is guy who sells things? Ooh, dark gem. I think we need 10 of these to go to the boss. Something like that. How much to buy my dragon bones? How much you got?
Favorite wallet. Ooh, that really is.
I saw in your list that you wanted 70 prayer, but I also need 70 prayer. I can give you the dragon bones. You've given me a lot of stuff. If you're like hard locked behind 70 prayer right now, I can just give you the bones.
Go ahead, Spyro. Money to spend, I am here to relieve you of the burden.
I'm constantly going to be buying lockpicks from this guy. Yeah, I don't know, I don't know what your immediate plan is, but there are like a bunch of really useful diaries locked behind 70. Where am I going? Right, yeah, you don't really want to do barrows until Mauritania hard. Forgot about the runes thing. Yeah. To be honest, I kind of want to get there as quickly as possible as well, because I feel like if we have multiple people doing barrows runs, it's less hard to get all the useful stuff. That's less runs per person to get full sets of useful crap. But I'm obviously nowhere near that. My combat stats are in like the 40s right now, 40s and 50s. But it's a longer term goal for sure. Offering spells. Is that like what you use the ensouled heads for? Yo, hey Perfidious. I mean, Spyro. I mean, it was like one of the biggest things on PS1. Oop. It was like one of the biggest things on PS1, so coming out of the PS1 era, it continued to be a thing, though it definitely died. Yeah, you're not alone in that, Perfidious. Most people did stop at that point. These kind of later Spyro games, I'm getting a lot of like, oh, I rented this. Oh, I think maybe I played this one, you know, comments like that. I think probably a lot of people did end up playing these, but I don't think it left much of an impression on anybody. I had Enter the Dragonfly as a kid, which, yeah, Yimo knows. That game is, oof. Oh, geez, that sucks, ID. Hope you're, not having too hard of a time with that. My dad got COVID. My parents went on a cruise for some reason. And my dad got COVID, so that's cool for him. No. Literally the place where we used to go to get burgers, like, went out of business. Not only did it go out of business, but they then... Currently the building, the facade is still there, but they've completely gutted the building. I think they added a floor to the top of it, and the building is still just, like, sitting there. It's still under construction, and it's been that way for like a year or two now. That was the fate of the Berg place. A real improvement, I would say. Replacing a classic place with a way too good deal on burgers on Mondays with a brick facade that doesn't do anything. And one of these has to hit eventually, right? In what direction am I missing this? How do I get this bird? Yep, I think those shots were too low. I think I'm just too low every time. There we go. Most elusive bird. I don't even think that did anything. The birds didn't, like, drop anything. I just killed him because he deserved it. Oh, hang on. It just spawned more. Hold up. No, I don't think it did. Maybe I had to get the birds to leave this nest to get the egg. That's what I was doing there. Dude, this level is huge. I'm probably missing all kinds of stuff. This task list is so useless. Oh, thanks. Destroy all the dark gems, that's it. Yeah, that's like what it is. I mean, I guess you don't really, the dark gems aren't really like stars from a Mario game. You can't really put a name on them or
Give it
anything.
up, Spyro. You'll never fit through that crack in the wall. So you want me to go in there and do it for you?
Yeah, okay. The Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning, in addition to having Elijah Wood Spyro, also has David Spade Sparks, which just sounds awful. I was trying to remember who that was. David Spade Sparks. I think it's the only video game anyone's ever heard. Well, not this one. The next Spyro game is the one with all the famous voice actors. This is just like Spyro voiced by, I don't know, Nolan North. Hang on, we can speed this up if I just mash the R button. This is kind of cool. Oh, he's not doing it anymore. I like ran out of R button juice or something. Yeah, it uses up the blue meter. I think we just have to get to the end of this though. I don't have to actually collect anything. Yeah, now you shall be rewarded.
Here's a dragon egg. Are we done yet?
No, you need to go back in for the light gem.
Should I try again to see if I can
Yes.
find a light gem?
What even hit me there? There we go. It was just the same level again. They just make you play that twice. That wasn't even like a hard mode or anything, I think. It was just the same exact level.
Look, a light gem. You should start appreciating me more. There's nothing left in there. Do I really have to go back in?
Hey Nate, I am winning. Sort of. The game is actually not that bad. I've been complaining this entire time, but the game is not that bad. The game is honestly pretty decent. I just love to complain and can't stop. This is probably the best Eurocom game, though that's a really low bar. As Eurocom hater-in-chief. The first person to ever have a strong feeling about a game made by Eurocom. Dude, it's swooping season. Look at this. Ah, Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. That's it. I don't think I need to explain more. They're just like the ultimate purveyors of mid. You know, it's because I forget that they made that. That's much, much worse.
Hey, Spyro, over here.
Oh, hold up. I have to buy another
Hey, Spyro, over here.
unlocker from you. Give me that.
Free to browse my fine wares, Spyro. And spend, spend, spend.
Yeah, his wares are not very useful aside from that. Oh, I missed something. We have to go back. Oh, okay, never mind. There's no going back. Oh no, this is gonna be another gimmick level. It's the guy from the box art.
Spyro, it's good to see you again. You see this cave behind me? Well, it looks like you're not gonna fit through there. Don't you wish you were me?
Usually I'm inclined to agree with that ID, that bad is better than long-winded boring bad. But Buffy the Vampire Slayer is truly so bad, in my opinion, that I would rather just play something boring than that game. We out of scanner range? Nope, we're just going into this whole area. This guy gets like special treatment. He gets his own extension of the levels. That's not like a separate minigame area. I have not played Spyro 3. Nope. I have only played Spyro 1 and also Enter the Dragonfly, which doesn't count. But I've never played Spyro 2 or 3. I feel like I should get those remakes sometime and like play them. Finally. I mean, it's just another classic game in the long list of classic games that I haven't played. Yeah, he just punches open the chests with his fists. Pretty cool dude. DMC trilogy. Oh. It's a platformer. That's what you do in platformers. You know this. But yeah, Spyro 1 wasn't super great to me. It was very, that's kind of why I didn't play the rest of them. That game really is just like, all he does is pick up gems. You just pick up the gems. And then you move on to the next level where you pick up more gems. It gets a little repetitive. I think Spyro 2 and 3 add all kinds of gimmicks and stuff. If you don't like the gimmicks, then it's unfortunate, I guess. This guy is such a sniper. Holy crap, he was shooting me from all the way back there. Super Mario 64 is fun. Now that's a video game. Hell yeah. Not sure that I'm supposed to make that jump. I think I was. Yeah, ID, this game, that's kind of one of my, like, unironically, one of my major complaints about this game so far. Huge amounts of tutorial text that also scrolls by way too fast, so I can't read any of it, but it takes up the whole screen. And I feel like I'm constantly being bombarded by text. I shot the jar behind him, but not him. Yeah, the gem inflation is nuts, right? In Spyro 1, the amount of gems I'm holding right now is like the amount of gems in the game. There's not really a lot more than this. Meanwhile, we haven't even fought the first boss yet, and I've also spent like 10,000 gems on different things. Yeah, if this were a modern game, it would pause, it would bring up a full screen thing with like a little video demonstration of your character doing the move. It's honestly kind of sick that they let him climb diagonally like that. I'm surprised they bothered. Did I get everything in this area? I think I did. Okay, I think we're good here. Kind of weird that there's so many birds. I don't know what the birds are for. I can't shoot them, or oh, I can shoot them. He just misses though. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna kill the birds. Okay, yeah, here we go. I'm no longer relying on the game. I'm taking matters into my own hands. Manual aim. Got him. That Doesn't appear to have done anything for me, but I got him. Oh wait, hang on. There's a... I just noticed that crack in the wall. Excuse me. Go. It's literally just money. Okay. Kind of disappointing. Dude, ID. I was saying this on stream yesterday. I was talking to Implied Kappa about it. Well, it was a bomb arrow. It was a bomb arrow, that's why. But, I was playing Banjo-Kazooie, and I made the mistake of, at the start of Banjo-Kazooie, you, like, come out of Banjo's house and he talks to Bottles. And Bottles is like, do you want me to help you explain all of the moves? Press A if you do and B if you don't. And if you say A to that, like if you say yes, he locks like all of, like literally everything behind very long unskippable tutorials. I mean, I guess they're not unskippable, but if you don't press B that first time, you're stuck slowly walking around Spiral Mountain while he explains to you that you need to hold A to get a higher jump, and each individual attack, and the high jump, and the this and the that, and here's how to swim, and all of this stuff is like locked until you go through all of these tutorials, and it takes like 20 minutes. I'm not even exaggerating, it took me like 20 minutes of Bottles explaining things to me. I should have just reset the game the second I realized what had happened. It is brutal. It is the funniest thing. It's so bad. Like, I don't know, man. Like, if all we're doing here is ripping off Mario 64, in a sense, Super Mario 64 does not have any tutorial. I think there's maybe... I haven't read the text in that game in forever, but there's probably little text boxes if you talk to the toads that tell you about the moves. But you just play the game, and it was fine. I mean, maybe Kid Me just wouldn't have known all the moves. I don't know, maybe internal testing at Nintendo revealed that, like, 30% of children didn't know that Mario could long jump. I think this is probably wrong, but we're gonna try to jump to that platform from here. Oh no, that's totally right. Cool. That's the last Dark Gem. We can just go fight the boss now. Except I'm missing the wall kick or whatever. Shit, I'm bad. And then it ate my double jump. Does this actually reach far enough for me to even get there? Cool. I almost got owned by Spyro doing the 360 bug. We're gonna go this way though. There's like a whole chunk of this level that I haven't been to yet, and that's probably gonna have the power that I'm missing. Or is this even the right way? No. Is this even the right way? Sort of. I missed it. It's over here. No, it's... Oh, okay. You need 70 light gems to open the door to the secret area. This is not where I thought I was going. Okay, well, never mind then. I thought I was doing something totally different. That's like almost all the light gems in the game. That's a lot. I think there's 80 in the game total. We're definitely never going in there. Yeah, it's got light gems, dark gems, and dragon eggs. Lots of collectibles. And regular gems, which are just like dollars. Okay, wait, no. This is backwards. The bottom of the level is not the exit. This is that room. I still haven't found the Elder anywhere, though. I don't know. Is he even in this level? I don't think he is. Like, if you come here... Visit the Elder is not an objective in this level. So the Elder might just not be here to get the wall jumps, but also I got all the dark gems, so I might just not need the wall jump ability here anyway, and that's just like, if you're some kind of weirdo who ever wants to come back to this level. There's also different types of ammo. I should mention that as well. And different types of breath. This game is full of crap. Yeah, we're going the right way. Your first glimpse of a hero's tale? Yeah. I think same goes for most of us. What's up, Mysterious N?
Hey, Spyro.
No. I'm just piecing out back to Dragon Village. You have to go through the whole ball section again backwards for this. I have no idea how long the game is or what the progression is, to be honest with you. I usually look stuff like that up because I like knowing, but I forgot to look that up before playing this game. And then I forgot to look it up last night, and I don't care enough to do it now. So now we're just playing the game, but it seems that progression is tied to the dark gems. Dark gems and light gems in different ways. But like I had to get 10 dark gems to open up where is it? To open up this door to the boss over here. Like I think it's like Jack and Daxter basically, as far as like kind of interconnected levels. Like areas of interconnected levels separated by boss fights, you know? Oh, here's the door. So like we did those 3 levels, we got all the gems out of them, and now we fight the boss, and then this is gonna take us to the next kind of section of levels.
Spyro, you've done it. The force field has disappeared. I thought I was gonna be trapped.
No idea how
here
long it's gonna
forever.
take though, hopefully
This way
under
leads to
10
Master's
hours.
lair.
I think this will take
Now,
under 10 hours. I don't know how many gems are required for like beating the game, but I had to get every dark gem out of those levels, so it might be all 40 dark gems are needed to beat the game. It might be 40 out of 40, and this is just the first hub that we're getting out of now after almost 3 hours, which would kind of be an oof. I hope that's not true. There's no way they made 12 levels, right? Most games do not have 12 levels. Nah, I don't need an answer. 12 would be a lot for a 3D platformer. And that would be, you know, 3 times 4 or whatever. Maybe we'll encounter a hub world that just has like 10 dark gems in it.
You did? Really? I don't remember that at all. Man, I guess
Oh,
I
it's the
really
final
have
boss
been
of
a while.
Spyro 1.
So, are we
He's just
gonna do
here.
this thing or what?
It's Ganasty himself. Wow, he's gonna take like 100 hits to kill. Nasty needs to take damage faster. He got demoted to first boss in the game status. I think he straight up is gonna take 10 hits to kill. We're gonna be here for a while. Uh-oh.
You beat me! Man, I gotta get my head in the game.
No, okay. He said you beat me after phase 1. Headbanging Spyro. This seems kind of obnoxious, the rocks. Is there any indication? Okay, you can kind of see the shadow right before they drop. He's gonna be 9 hits to kill, 3 in 3 phases.
beat me again. Come on.
This guy's nightmare from Forbidden Memories. One more game. Uh-oh. You did something different that time. Not sure how I dodged that. I'm gonna die because I have no clue how to dodge this. Shit. The attack is too fast for me to even tell exactly, like, what it is. Like, I have no idea what he's doing. He shoots a bunch of crap. The whole screen is white, and then I'm dead. The first time, it seemed like I managed to get him to... I jumped over the first one, then the second one was, like, shot in midair. Yeah, they checkpoint you for the phase. That's very nice of them. I really thought we were doing that whole boss again. Yeah, see, look, the second one... Okay, so you want to bait. That's what you do. That didn't seem like it was working the third time, though. Maybe I was just bad. Closest thing to Spyro corn. Give me a sec and I will add it. I think that's probably the Hydra, but I can double... Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a different attack. See, look, he's doing... Okay, yeah, use jump over all of those. It's not very complicated. The third attack is easier to dodge than the second one. I have not played Digimon World 4 yet.
Third time? No! This time you really defeated me. That stinks.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. I know that you've traveled far and overcome
Ooh.
great obstacles in your quest to save me.
Yeah, well, actually,
Dude, she's talking so fast.
As a reward, I will bestow you some of my electric energy. This will give you the ability to breathe electricity from now on.
Wow. Is this breath even stronger than my fire breath?
In some ways it is, but it will take longer to defeat enemies. Specifically,
Are they doing this on purpose?
Switches,
Slow down.
It's not electric switches and/or machinery that uses light gems, batteries not included.
Okay, yeah, they are doing it on purpose. But, like, you can't do, like, the, like, fine, you know, like the read the fine print, talking really fast at the end of the ad. You can't do that meme if that's your tutorial for, like, info you actually have to hear. The meme doesn't work, because then you just miss all of the info. Alright, ooh, let's see. Ooh, I got a good idea, hang on. We take the devil, right? Here he is. And then... we add color correction. And then we hue shift him to be purple. There you go. Now that I have this, I guess we can go back and open that one door.
fantastic knock.
He's so low res.
This teleporter started working again.
Oh, a teleporter.
PS1 man.
I think Moneybags already has one of those.
Well, yes, that's true. But he has a local teleporter. Mine will take you to a whole new realm. They're completely different technologies.
Yeah, and Moneybags' teleporter is smaller.
Moneybags teleporter is small.
I can just go places now. Lost cities. I haven't even been to this level yet. I can just teleport to it. Okay. Guess I'll do that then. This must be like the second hub. And we're teleporting between hubs.
Only a dragon whelp. Your master was a useless lump of dragon dung. And you brainless imbeciles better get your act together, or you will find yourselves working in the mines digging for dark gems for the rest of your miserable lives. Oh, as for you, this is the first and last time you will bring me bad news. Now, all of you, get out there and stop Spyro. I suspect he's on his way to this realm. And when he gets here, I'll have a little...
Okay. So now I've looked it up. The game is very long. Oh my god.
Spyro, I see you made it safely. Certainly gives the old system a thorough workout, eh?
Yeah, right. Like being sucked down a giant drain.
Matter transportation is still in its relatively early stage. But don't worry, you'll soon get used to it.
No, this is definitely better than Gladius. What kind of long is long? The long play is 6.5 hours, and I'm currently very behind it. This is gonna be like a 10-hour thing for me. Which isn't very, very long. But for a 3D collectathon, it's pretty long. It's not Dr. Muto. It's only half of a Dr. Muto, but it's still pretty bad. Still longer than I want a 3D platformer to be. Yeah, Dr. Muto. Do I like need fire to kill him? Okay, yeah. There's gonna be a lot of switching. Oh, you could just hold it on people and kill them. That works.
Dude, some dudes drain my pool, dude. I mean, dude.
Okay. And you want me to fill it, right?
Dude, that'd be... Oh, dude.
Just say no.
I feel that.
Water's not right. Get more water in the pool, dude. Can't swim in water that low. Get with the plan, dude. A light gem awaits.
Things. Please die. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, I ended up off axis somehow. Not sure how that happened. Oh, I thought I was still in the cutscene. It's a weird camera angle. Still isn't enough water for the light gem though. Oh god, look at the underwater effect. Hang on a second, this is my first time being underwater in this game. Look at this. Normal game, underwater. Can't wait for the water level where everything is just extremely blurry.
Hey, Spyro! Here's what you're gonna find.
Oh no, no, not you again, god damn it.
Again, Spyro. Even below ground, it's become extremely dangerous since Red appeared on the scene. But I'm always up for a challenge. You know I love it down there. Can I explore below ground?
I'm curious about something. It's 10 more, okay. Yeah, there's gonna be like 4 worlds of this. This isn't where I thought I was going at all, by the way. I guess it is.
Can I explore below ground?
Yeah, I think we're gonna see each guy once in every hub. That's my guess. I kinda hate this guy and his levels, though. They're bad. The other animal friends I think are fine. I do not like this guy. It's not that they're hard or anything, it's just like anti-fun. If this collides with a fun game, they just like wipe each other out. It's complicated. There are definitely sections of the game that are fun, but there are also sections of the game that are like You know... Oh, he just drowns. Oh, wrong button. You know, like when you're thinking about replaying a game, and then you remember that level, and then you don't replay the game, because you just really don't want to do that level again? I would say about half of Conker's Bad Fur Day is that levels. Where it's like, man, this is a cool game. Oh, wait, I have to do that underwater part again. And I have to do, the part where you're a vampire again. And I have to do the part, it's just like, you know, never mind. But it's totally worth one playthrough, for sure. It's more about linear objectives. You're usually not finding stuff. I can't shoot the spiders because the laser just wants to lock onto the gem, even though it can't destroy the gem. How annoying. How do I get to that one? It's worth a playthrough because it's pretty cool. But I would probably say it's more of an experience than something that's actually, like, really good to play. I'm looking forward to the replay on Xbox thing. We're gonna have to play Live and Reloaded. No! What was that? Fuck you, now I have to do all of this again, because no checkpoint. You can't, like, control how close. Like, when you press A, you're just going. You can't control your jump when you jump off of these things. Come on. Thank you. Do you mean Cubix robots in the family? What was that thing called? Robots for Everyone? Cubix Robots for Everyone Showdown, I think it was called. On Gamecube. That is the only Cubix game I've played. I'm not sure if there are others. Yeah, it's like a weird Pokemon clone. Yeah, we played that a long time ago. That game is... No, I thought I hadn't grabbed it. There's still no checkpoint. We're doing all that again. Oh no, they checkpointed me this time. Thank God. That game was real weird. The type system was kind of busted too, because after a while you realize that I think it was like water types, like water type robots were just like way OP. Really? Fuck you two, game. And the more you used one robot, they would keep leveling up, but there didn't seem to be a cap on it. So you would just end up with like, I basically used Suix. That's, my review mentions it. My review of Cubix mentions it. There was a robot named Suix who is like water plus lightning, and that typing just made him like a beast against 90% of all other robots in the game. So Suix just soloed everybody, and the more I used him, he just kept getting stronger. Just a dead end. I must have missed one earlier in the level, I guess. I have to go back now. These mole levels are very bad. This is only the second one I've had to do, but I hate him so much. Wait, which mine? Oh, this one? Nope. No! There's no way it checkpointed me. We're gonna have to go up there again. I'm just gonna go back. I think I missed something in a previous room. Is there another one down here or something? Doesn't really look like it. Oh, there we go. It's right there. Yeah, I don't know. If there's one thing that bothers me about a 3D platformer, it's pacing issues. I hate when it feels slow to get stuff. And this is like Dr. Muto. It's not as bad as Dr. Muto, but it has the same problem where the act of collecting things feels like it's taking me 500 years to accomplish anything. And that just like really ruins the game. Like it could be, the same game could probably be better if it just wasn't like this. And yeah, he does, with his backwards hat and his backpack. This character was designed by a 47-year-old man to appeal to kids. Finally, okay, now we just have to do all of that again, because Spyro. We gotta get the light gem. That was just for the egg.
Here you go, Spyro. I found a dragon egg.
And the eggs
I bet
don't
what you
do
really want is
anything.
a light
Yup,
gem.
that's right. Go back in for the fucking light gem. It's only 2 rooms though. Now that I've got the full lore, this really can't be that bad. Even though it looks like they're gonna put 8 of them in the next room somehow. I'm not sure how they're gonna do that. Also, why did my guy just fall? I wasn't pressing anything? Okay. Okay. That is correct. The whole section is just cycles. Fun. So they're just gonna be like gems everywhere? Not even. There's supposed to be 10 of these. Is there like a whole extra room that I just haven't noticed? Is the level gonna go on? Yeah, there, look at that. There's a hole in the back. The level just goes on. We're gonna get the one up top first then. Yo, hey halogen_GP. I'm gonna be here for like another hour. I am looking to stream for about another hour, I think. How am I feeling? No, you're kidding me. Those spiders. You wait so long for the cycles, and then the spiders just do that. I don't know. I have no idea. I think bad. Who can say? I wonder if I can just like... How did... Somehow that shockwave broke everything around me except the thing I was jumping on. Alright. But I wonder if I can like... Yeah, check that out. You know, I'm not sure if I can get back though. I might have just created a problem for myself. Hang on, I have an idea. This might be a horrible idea. It's gonna checkpoint me here now. If I can't get back there, then we'll have to quit out. I might have just done a horrible thing. I'm not sure why I did that. Like, he can't throw the bombs very far. No, man, like, it's like a curved edge, so if you stand too close to it, you just kind of slide right off. Kind of awful. There we go. I've unstuck myself. That was 100% my own fault, but I'm still gonna blame the game a little bit. You know I gotta blame the game a little bit at least. There's a soft lock in Project Zoo. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay, hang on a second. That time I'm not taking credit. Dude just clipped straight through the rock. Excuse me. Wait, there was a second one? Okay. Okay, I'm dead. Love respawning enemies that respawn literally immediately. They don't even give you 1 second. I wonder if I can just, like, get that. Please work. That's gonna work. Alright, I don't have to go down there. Maybe. Not sure what the point of this is. I think I have to blow this up. Spider, please. Spider, please, mole. This is so bad. Why is this so bad? Sometimes your guy will lock onto spiders from like a mile away like that. No, no, okay. Okay, we're in there. God. Alright, mole complete for now. There's still probably 2 more mole levels in this game. And that was literally just for a light gem, which is like the least valuable collectible. Like, I do need these probably, but like, that's just like so not worth it. No, I just hit yes to playing again. Hang on, we have to kill the mole real quick. Oh god, it's a time trial now? No. Who not only enjoys the mole so much that they come back after getting the collectibles, but then they're also like, I would like to challenge myself to beat this in under 2.5 minutes. No.
Hey, Spyro, you won't believe what I just got. You won't believe it, what you're gonna find.
Like, they really didn't put in Like, Spyro controls pretty good. Well, aside from the glitches, like that. Aside from the weird 360 glitch, Spyro controls pretty good. He's got moves. He runs around fast. You know, good enough. But they didn't put in nearly that amount of effort into the side characters, so they're all just really unfun to play as. All the mole does is walk around. What do I do here? Yeah, it is. It's even got... Well, I guess I'm not a rhino. I guess Spyro is a dragon, not a rhinoceros. Please stop 360ing when I'm trying to do important jumps. Cool, I can get his light gem now. I feel like light gems are like meant to be this game's equivalent of stars. I feel like light gems are stars and dark gems are just like miscellaneous like progression collectible that they put in the game to make sure you play through every area of every level. You know? Thought this would be a dead end. Where even am I? Okay, this is a dead end. I was just thinking that Spyro looked kind of like... He looked kind of like the Reznor dude when he was on the wheel. But he really doesn't. Yeah, that was just a useless egg. Cool, we're going back this way. Yeah, that's just like how they mixed the like the NPC audio. Cause like the dude is a hologram or whatever. Whenever he talks, it's very distant. Wait. Have I not done this one already? I have done this. How did I get here? But I already did this. I guess this whole area is... Well, wait, what is that? All the way on the left. I really wish you could open the menu in this game without it being broken. It's such a simple ask, and yet they couldn't do it. Wait, what? Round 2 apparently including mystery game race as a... What do you mean? Are they changing it? Is Pi just gonna be hosting... Is he just gonna be hosting a... Hang on. I didn't get a ping about this. If there's just gonna be a fun mystery game race... Oh, all those who do not qualify via these methods will have a last chance that Sunday in a solo free-for-all mystery tournament race. Okay. I think that's probably a positive change. We were talking about this a bit like 5 minutes ago, or an hour ago, or something like that. I think that's a positive change. A lot of people didn't want to do that because they didn't want to be the person who sinks their team or get owned by someone else sinking their team or get owned by bad game selection, that sort of thing. Yeah, he was in some mystery tournaments a long time ago. I don't think he was very good, Rip Pie. Yeah. Dude, are we directly ripping off Jak and Daxter? Is there gonna be a level in that thing? Or, no, that's just some kind of orb. We've entered Twilight Princess, dude. Look at what happens when I look at the orb. It like has some pretty intense bloom going. Ah, no, 360? Okay. Yeah, it is a blooming onion. Good point. Like, just standing on it kind of like... looks like crap. Dude, this is literally Jak and Daxter. Okay. I understand. I get the reference, Nintendo. Yep, and we're going into a different level. When I said that, I was joking. I didn't think that's what was actually going to happen. Also, goddamn, this is a really long elevator. Any day now, I'm sure the game will load. We have to go back up, though. I'm not done on the beach. Dude, that's really funny. That... like, the right down to, like, the camera angle when we're on the elevator. This is Jak and Daxter. Man, I feel like... Here's my read on the situation here. I feel like they can't meaningfully tell when the game is finished loading. So their solution was to just make the elevator so long that even like an awkwardly slow load would still definitely be done by the time the elevator made it down there. I think that's what they must have done, because that's insane. That's like a 30-second long elevator ride. I don't think they had the tech to do like infinite elevator until it's finished loading. Game is ripping off Neon Gen. In what way? Does that anime have big elevators in it? I don't remember.
Hey, Spyro. Hey, Spyro. Maybe thought you're gonna buy it.
There's a scene with a long silent elevator ride. I forget that one. Good show though. I almost wonder if the underwater blur thing is like a Swiss issue. It's so blurry. Yeah, this is like... Yep. In Neptune. Oh, do I really not have... Sell me stuff.
Hey, check it out, Spyro. I have got a shop here too. Same low quality, same high prices. I tell you, I'm crazy. Hey, check it out, Spyro. I have got a shop here too.
I know, sell me
Same low
stuff.
quality, same high
I had to
prices.
step into the
tell
shop,
you,
I
I'm
guess.
crazy. Feel free to browse my fine wares, Spyro, and spend.
Yeah,
spend,
none of the
spend.
rest of this matters. Oh, lets you carry 3 lockpicks. Ah.
Nothing but the best.
I've always assumed that this is a timed thing. Let's buy it just to make sure.
Top quality merchandise.
Yeah, that's totally a timed thing. The X2 in the corner. Come on, get back there. Hey Pixel, this game is slow, but it's coming along. I'm sort of unfortunately getting Dr. Muto vibes off this, but the game does look a lot better than Dr. Muto, I'll give it that. The game doesn't have the same, like, oppressive misery vibe that Dr. Muto had, so it's a little bit less painful to play through than that. But in terms of like interminable length, it's sort of giving me Dr. Muto vibes. It's not going to be nearly that long, but I do probably have to get every dark gem and most of the light gems. Yep. Those are the collectibles. Dark gems and light gems.
Spyro, thank goodness.
Did you say that yesterday, or did someone else say that yesterday? Someone said that exact same thing.
Naturally, with me being a turtle, I want my newborn children to be able to go into the ocean unsupervised.
Yep, here's a turtle minigame for the egg, and then play the same minigame again. This is just the shooting minigame. This is just the shooting minigame, but again. Oh no, dude, they're harassing my turtles. I wonder if I have an idea. Let him go. It was Mayo. Yeah, this is definitely more of a thing than the last shooting minigame, which was like non-existent. Cool. Now you shall be rewarded.
Thank you, Spyro. Why don't you take this egg? It was on the beach, but I don't think it's one of mine. There is another class heading off for a swim. Help them into the water, and I will give you another reward.
It's so obnoxious that they make you do, like, what if it was do it once for the required collectible, and then if you want, you can play a harder version to get the optional collectible that unlocks the bonus features. I feel like that's the sane way to do this. Instead of making the optional thing the thing you're forced to get by making you play through the minigame once. Dude, they're stealing like all of my turtles. This is actually kind of nuts. Is radioactive in this one. Imagine Dragons radioactive? I don't think that existed yet. Is there a Spyro game with that song in it? No, they're harassing my turtles. All dragon games have it right. Well, wait, which I feel like I'm missing a joke or something. Is there a game that has that song in it? Oh, because... Oh, okay, yeah, okay, no, yeah, okay. I even said it out loud, and I didn't make the connection. I'm sorry for being so dumb.
Spyro, I'd make you the children's godfather, except I know you'd rather have a light gem. So here.
Yep. I would rather have a light gem. And that's just dead end. You made a thing. Speaking of Imagine Dragons, did you guys know that we have the #1 Imagine Dragons fan in the chat with us right now? It's Halogen_GP. It's true. There's a light gem above this thing. Ligma balls. PQ. I feel like I have to get it. I feel like what I'm actually trying to do is get up there first. The coding a game engine video with the pillars. No. I don't think I know. I don't think I know that one. I'm known to enjoy coding a game engine from time to time, though. Not that I'm any good at it. In fact, I'm terrible at it. I think I want to go this way. And then that'll eventually get me to the dark gem up there. And then it'll also get me the platforms to get across. Oh, wait, where's this then? Hang on. This is a different dark gem, I think. How much of this level have I still haven't been to so many rooms, dude? This game sucks. I did. I saw it. That's pretty good. Mr. Halogen_GP. Reznor if he purple. Wait. Okay, what is this video? Oh, God. Wait. No, I don't get it. Positive thinking? Yeah, I know. I need to work on being more positive. The game will get done. I don't feel stuck. It's just like so much content to grind through when I just want to go play an Xbox game. I'm gonna have to do all that again. Okay, no, I see the lore. Do I even care? I have to ask myself, do I even care? Yeah, I'll get him. That's like 1,000 gems. That was worth it. That was actually super worth it. Cool, I think, is that all the dark gems in the area? Is there gonna be, yeah, that's all 4 of them. In terms of light gems, we are only at 3 out of 9 though. Isn't good. Like, I haven't seen, I don't know how many light gems are needed. But in, like, we needed 10 light gems to unlock that thing in the last level. This is just for an egg. That's really lame. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like I had to unlock the gadget with light gems, so... And I had to do that to unlock an entire level. I haven't seen the gadget unlock place. But I assume I'm gonna need like 30, that's my guess. I'm basing that guess on literally nothing, but I bet it's gonna be like 30. Okay, I officially have no idea what to do with this. Push this with breath. Maybe if I had like water breath or something. This is like a comeback with water breath type of situation. Because it kind of does seem like you're supposed to stand here and like breathe on it, right? I wish they would at least mark the light gems on the map. Like, imagine if you saw a light gem and then it marked it on the map so that you would know. Like, if I have to come back for that thing hours from now, there's no way I'm gonna remember that that's there. Okay, that's the boss arena, so we're not going that way yet. Not going that way for a while. This is the 20 light gem room. How many do I have? I probably have 20, right? 23. Cool. What is this? If this is just an egg, it's just an egg, dude. It's this guy. It's just this stupid guy. Like, I really feel like things are backwards here, right? I'm not the only one thinking this, that for some reason the optional eggs are way, way, way easier to get than the light gems, and it should be the other way around. Also, I can't get up there because I'm bad at games. You're kidding me. What? How did he even... Whatever, it's just money. That's just money. I don't care. I'm leaving. I got my egg. I'm out. I hope I get to the end of the game and the eggs are required. And I just have all of the eggs, so it's fine. There's no way, though. Oh, that's death. Alright, very clearly marked death pit there. Does that look like it would kill you? It just looks like the ground. I guess it's quicksand. This looks like sand. I guess if you look at it closely, it is slightly animated. Yeah. That was just like unfortunate timing, that one death. That was really funny, where the rock came up, so he just kind of sank into the rock. I just noticed this. Hold up, how do I get back there? Okay.
Hey, Spyro, over here.
Feel free to browse my fine wares, Spyro, and spend, spend, spend.
Is that another level? Yeah, I mean, that 70 is just gonna be like for some egg. I don't care about that. That room that requires 70 light gems to get into. There's no way there's anything important in there. I think there's only 80 in the whole game, so 70 is a very big number. I wonder if I'm just not gonna need light gems, though, honestly. Like, this is also another level, probably. So I've found 3 levels, which is gonna be enough dark gems. Well, I know I need 40 light gems to get through that door in that second level. I don't actually know the names of any of these levels, so it's making it kind of hard to talk about them. But there was that like reinforced door in that level I spent an hour wandering around in. And there was a gadget guy nearby who wanted 40 light gems from me. So that might be progression at some point, but honestly, the way the game has been structured so far, like we're in a second hub right now. I'm not sure if anything from the first hub is actually gonna be required anymore, even though there's some stuff that I need future upgrades to get. Like, I'm missing that electric door in that same level, but it seems fine. It doesn't seem like there's anything important beyond there, probably, other than maybe like a light gem or something. Oh, cool. Thanks. Anyway, this seems like a pretty good place to stop playing this game. We've made it to this level, and then we also have the Jak and Daxter underwater ruins city level as well. So I'm gonna stop here for today. We'll pick this one up tomorrow. We'll probably get done with the second hub and hopefully start the third. This is gonna be like a couple more days of streaming though. This game is actually long, as it turns out. Ugh. Look at all that. Look at all this. Man. Gonna have to turn the gaming on for tomorrow. Neither of these levels look good based on the silhouette. But thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow for Spyro Game 2. The second of 3 GameCube Spyros.